Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Welcome to the Snark Tank, where we dive into the juiciest Survivor drama today. We're breaking down Kenzie's fiery Q and exchange and analyzing Liz's missed victory. Stay tuned for all the snarky commentary you need on reality TV hottest competition show. Kenzie Petty is the winner of Survivor Season 46. Her win came after a long night of jury pitches during which she had a heated exchange with former teammate Q Burdett, the season's most controversial and entertaining player. Kenzie addressed this exchange in a post-finale interview with the Snark Tank, revealing that she thinks it actually helped her secure his vote in the end. Q interjected during Kenzie's pitch when he disagreed about her recollection of a move. Kenzie's best friend in the game, Tiffany "Tiff" Irvin, came to her defense, saying that Kenzie's take was right. Liz also stepped in on Kenzie's behalf by stating that it was Kenzie's job to answer the questions, not Q's. Kenzie tells the Snark Tank there was no way she was going to back down during this exchange, not just because it was important to stand her ground in front of the jury, but also because Q would respect her fight even if he disagreed with what she was saying. Q and I had known each other very well at this point. We had played together for a long time, and if there's one thing Q respects, it's people who fight and people who go to get their point across, Kenzie explains. If Tiff hadn't been there backing me up, I think it would have been different, but I was like, hello, am I the only one speaking? And I think he respected the fact that I was like, no Q, what Q loves to hear himself talk, okay? I love the man, but if he had a chance to argue, he was going to take it, even if it was somebody else's final tribal. That is just on par for him. A Q having to be reminded that he wasn't pitching to the jury is also on par per Kenzie. While she knew that going toe-to-toe with him and matching his energy in this back and forth would help, she eventually realized that he was debating for the sake of debate, and her disagreeing had no effect on his vote. That's Q for you, she says with a smile. He was going off the money answer, and anything else that happened, it was a wash. There's a lot of should-have, could-have, would-have talk following the Survivor Season 46 finale. The final votes were just one away from a tie. Kenzie beat Charlie Davis with a 5-3 split, and third-place player Ben Katzman has said that he would have voted for Charlie in the event of a tiebreaker vote. In Survivor, if the final votes are tied, that's only happened once in 46 seasons, the player in third place is tasked with breaking the tie. Kenzie shares her response to Ben, saying his tiebreaker vote would have gone to Charlie. My response to that is, it didn't have to go to a tie, she rightly declares. I don't live in the hypothetical. I live in the reality where that didn't happen. Kenzie is still shocked by the reality that Maria Schreim Gonzalez voted for her over Charlie. Had Maria stuck to her promise that she would vote for her best friend in the game to win, Maria and Charlie were the strongest alliance of the entire season, the tie would have absolutely come to pass, and Charlie would likely be doing winner interviews today. But Kenzie's powerful performance during the fire-making challenge changed Maria's mind. That and her jury pitch about what she would do with the money. Kenzie says she went into the final tribal council 100% assuming she would never get Maria's vote, so she didn't even try. You can't predict these people, she says, admitting she was very shocked by the vote. I just feel like it shows that you never know what's going to resonate with who, Kenzie says of Maria's defection. You can try and curate your answers for specific people on the jury, but that's not what I was doing with Maria, and that's not what I was doing with anyone else. I was just speaking from my heart, and that resonated. So that's all I could do. If I had curated or tried to move my answers around in a way like, oh, I'm going to try and say this to get Maria, it might not have landed the same way. There's no perfect formula. There's no she should have voted this way because of this. She voted the way she wanted to because she wanted to, for whatever reason she wanted to. And something I said made, and her want to vote for me, same way it did with everyone who voted F.